Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Mark Willenbrock. Today we are just outside Marrakech in very splendid isolation. This huge house stands on 5 hectares. The entirety of the land is walled. There is 1,200 square metre footprint main house, big enough to be a hotel, another 300 square metres of other second houses, guardians' houses, a school, a stable block, goodness knows what else. There's an enormous amount of potential here. Obviously requires somebody brave, but I think that you'll be well rewarded for your efforts. It's a bit of a voyage of exploration, but I will take you on a tour of this enormous house. It's the main entrance and a really spectacular staircase. Look at this. This could have been lifted straight out of a British country house, and indeed I think in some ways it was. This central area colonnaded, really highly unusual to find anything like this in Morocco. Double height, of course. I'll start with the domestic offices, and we'll go around in a clockwise direction because otherwise I will forget where I am. So this is the kitchen. There's a dining area at the back. On one side of the house there's a huge arcaded sitting area as well. And then, there we go, access to the outside, the back door. And the next room is what the owner refers to as his opium den, I presume in jest. Big room, it could easily be another bedroom. So that's another huge room with an ensuite in the corner. So you could potentially, we've got 2 bedrooms already. This is a third. And they are huge rooms. I mean, these are the size of 2 bedrooms in most houses in Morocco. You can get some idea of the size of the room from the bedhead, but that is actually a giant bedhead. There's an ensuite. So that's 3. And still we go. This is number 4. Walls are Tedlect. No ensuite in this room, but bags of space for one. Back across the entrance hall, this amazing staircase, the main entrance. This strange contraption is a heater. Not really necessary here, but you never know. If global warming swings the other way. This would be the 5th bedroom, which does have an ensuite. And a bath. There's a clue for the nationality of the owners. Behind this secret door there is a downstairs lavatory. I think this is number 6, if I haven't lost count already. There's an ensuite bathroom through that door. Fitted wardrobes on this side. There's a boot room back door alongside the kitchen there, which I won't bother you with. Take you upstairs. It's beautiful staircases. It really is. Again, it's double height, obviously, but really spectacular space. Ideal for events, perhaps. So there's a suite up here. Jacuzzi bath in the corner, interestingly. this enormous terrace. There's a separate loo and hand basin in there because the bath is in the corner of the room. And a dressing area behind the mirror, which actually connects to another bedroom. I will take you through. So I think this is number 7. But look at this. All of this terrace could, in theory, be built on. So how many extra rooms could you create? This, to my right, is the double height section of the main living room in the centre of the house. So you could, in theory, surround this with another 6 enormous bedrooms, or maybe more slightly smaller bedrooms. The land is all walled. There was a plan to put chalets or bungalows or whatever you like, helicopter landing pads perhaps, on the other parts of the land there. You can see it's been terraced. There's an area close to the house that was levelled for a tennis court. I'll take you up again. We've actually skipped one bedroom there, so I think, what are we up to now? 7, 8 bedrooms? Enough bedrooms. Maybe another 6 on the terrace. You can have as many bedrooms as you like. Absolutely extraordinary view. Marrakech is visible. If you were up here at night, you can see the lights of Marrakech very, very clearly. I will show you just in here briefly. On the top floor, there's a utility room and what the family referred to as the prison. There's a secret room here, and the only access is from above. There you go. Naughty children, whatever. There's a water reserve. This is currently completely off-grid. The house has its own water supply. It has its own electricity supply. It's completely independent. Solar panels, a very deep well, and plenty of water. You can see some of the other buildings in the distance there. There's a schoolhouse, and there was accommodation for the school teachers. And there's an enormous amount. The netting there is over a vegetable garden. And here you can see the pool. So very large, very deep pool, and a water garden before it, which was intended to filter the water for the pool. So really pretty extraordinary. This is the solar panels for the house, and we're looking down at the terrace which runs around 2 sides of the property. Gives you some idea of the size of this first floor terrace, which could be built upon. So, pretty amazing property. Views, I don't know if you can make out the Atlas Mountains are opposite us. It's a little bit dusty today, but the Atlas are up there. But absolutely sensational views. It is titled 5 hectares of land. I think there's 1.6 kilometre of wall around the land to give you some idea of the scale of this project. We are inviting offers in the region of 750,000 euros. If you would like more information on this, please WhatsApp message me. I will leave details in the description.